This week's pick a card looks like a really, really busy week, but in a very positive way. Hi and welcome back. I missed last weekend with these picker cards because I was away for the weekend, and sometimes it just doesn't happen, but I hope you had a good week anyway. And yeah, we're back for another picker card reading for this week. So if you haven't already, please pick row 1, 2 or 3 and we'll get going with it. Okay, so if you've picked row 1, we start the week with the Page of Wands, which is pretty awesome. It's about adventure, exploration, new horizons, new beginnings, energy, lots and lots of energy and excitement for whatever you're getting into. You've got the energy, do it, go for it, don't doubt yourself. You've got some really neat projects ahead of you, I feel, and all this enthusiasm is going to do you a lot of good. So yeah, the beginning of the week is very high energy, so yeah, make the most of it. And if you haven't got a big project on, go and have some fun, have an adventure, get out there, discover something new. The energy is all about new and bright, and well, it's a fire sign, isn't it? The wands correlate to fire signs in astrology. So yeah, it's quite an up and up energy. For the midweek, for Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the Hermit in reverse, and that is saying it's not a time to hide yourself away. If you've got a tendency to withdraw or pull back or be a little bit of a hermit, there's nothing wrong with that. We all need that to a certain extent, but this reading is saying Wednesday and Thursday are not the time to do that. Wednesday and Thursday are the time to follow on from the energy at the beginning of the week and take action and step out there and be seen, and to trust yourself to do that. So yeah, staying at home and navel gazing is not the right energy for this week. Sometimes it's really important and very, very appropriate, but this week it's saying don't pull back too much, okay? We all need a bit of quiet time to regenerate and all of that. But this is saying, yeah, have faith in yourself, step out there, ask for what you want, be direct, whether that's in your relationship or in your career or just with family or your friends. Be direct, ask for what you want, and don't hide yourself away. You're an awesome person and you don't need to, okay? So yeah, that's quite an interesting influence to have straight after all that excitement and adventure. And we do that when we're used to not shining our light, so to speak. We can get into a habit of kind of hiding away and not letting anybody really see us. This is saying don't do that. Be seen. Be sure of yourself. Be confident. Okay, so for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we've got the Chariot. That is another really fast-moving energy. It's very, very lively. Full steam ahead is the message behind this, and the energy is very much that too. It's about charging forwards with your goals, with your dreams, with your ideas. Don't sit back and doubt yourself. This is a time of action. So the weekend can be a really powerful time for you to either get out there and explore and live and meet people, or to really get cracking with a project you've been wanting to get into. Another little secret thing that, a lot of spiritual people do, well, it's not really a secret, it's just not something normal society talks about a lot. Okay, so yeah, and that is to act as if, act on your convictions. If you want something to happen, act as if. It's giving the universe the message that this is happening and that you're moving towards it. The only place to be a little bit careful with that kind of forceful energy is other people. You can't force somebody to like you or to be in a relationship with you, okay? I had a conversation recently with somebody who was trying to manifest a particular person, and that's a bit dodgy because you're actually using manipulative energy and that can backfire. But with things, and you can put it out there, manifest a wonderful partner, but focus on the qualities, not the person. You want a partner who is loving, open, caring. Focus on those things and let the universe show you what it's going to bring you. Yeah, So it's just a little bit of a caveat with that one. I was a little bit worried about the person trying to manifest somebody. And you know, there's a lot of people online now from all sorts of countries trying to sell spells and all sorts of stuff like that. Spells are essentially a manipulative energy if they're involving other people. It's generally not a good thing to do, and if you're spiritually minded, you don't want to do that anyway. It's not in your nature to want to manipulate or push people to do things they don't want to. It's just not it. But with things, with objects, if you want a house, a car, a new job, a business, a trip, act as if. Go and smell that car. Go and look at houses. Just imagine yourself there. Imagine yourself already having it, because that is a big, big trick in the law of attraction. So, yeah, awesome week for you. Very powerful. Okay, so for row 2, we start the week with the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is about lots and lots of ideas. So your mind could be very busy at the beginning of the week. You're going through all sorts of ideas and thoughts and concepts, and I could do this or I could do that. Lots of that going on. Try not to overthink what you're going to do because it actually wastes a whole lot of energy, and either you're going to do it or you're not, or you're going to go for it or not. Try not to overanalyze it. Sometimes it's good to sit back and look at all the possibilities, and that's what I see you doing early in the week. But yeah, don't overdo it because you can tie yourself in knots. So yeah, a lot of thinking, a lot of options, lots of thoughts, ideas. Write them down. If you've got a lot of ideas, write them down, because they tend to sort of come and go out and come in and go out, and we go, hang on, what was that? Write them down. Have a little notebook where you can write things that you'd like to manifest or do in your life. Okay, so midweek, we've actually got a really nice solution. Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the 4 of Wands, which is all about freedom. Freedom with support. It means in order to have supportive people or supportive life, you don't need to hand over your freedom. Okay, freedom is a universal right for all beings on this planet, and you shouldn't need to sell that. It's not essential. So make sure you don't do that. Make sure you don't overcommit yourself or take on things that you actually really don't want to do. Don't overburden yourself, and work with what flows for you, what feels right for you. This is saying, you know, trust the people who support you unconditionally, who cheer you on, who are there with you, and kind of disregard the people who want to make weird little deals where you end up losing your freedom. You know, sometimes that happens. So this is saying defend your freedom, protect your freedom. You don't have to fight for it, just be strong, and maintaining that you're a free being in this world who can do what they want. So for some reason, freedom is really, really important for row 2s, and that you can have support and love without selling your soul. You know, it's not a business negotiation. It's love, and real love is unconditional and supportive of the people around that person who's caring, you know. So be choosy, be a little bit choosy, keep your eyes open. If somebody's being a bit manipulative, you don't need to choose that. Okay, choose your freedom, choose your autonomy, your ability to do what you want to, and that goes with work and relationships and even family members, friends, things like that. You know, we all run into somebody now and then who thinks they know better. This is not the time to follow that. This is the time to follow your own instincts and your own guidance. Okay, so for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we've got the Ace of Cups, which is like a wish come true. Something really good is manifesting for you. Something awesome is coming together for you and taking you where you want to be. You're just feeling on top of the world this weekend, and you're around people who genuinely care about you. You're feeling great, you're feeling loved, you're feeling secure and happy within yourself, and that's where you're heading. So I feel the message for row 2s very strongly is don't doubt yourself. Look after your freedom to be who you are. You shouldn't have to ever negotiate who you are with anyone. and you're going to head into a really happy time. Like the universe kind of rewards us when we listen to our soul. Often, something will happen and we'll get tested a bit and we'll stand up for what we want and take the less safe route and go in the one that's not quite as safe maybe, but yeah, better in the long term. And then usually the universe brings us a whole lot of really lovely energy after that, because we've listened, we've trusted our own intuition, our own instincts, and there we go. Happiness and joy and love and togetherness. So for romance, that's also a really beautiful energy. It's talking about true love, real love. Don't question it, don't doubt it. Try and take it at face value. Most of us have got a little bit of baggage from previous relationships. And yeah, don't let that get in the way. Have faith, because there's real love in your life, whether that's from a partner or just people around you. That is real, genuine love around you, and that is beautiful. So what an awesome weekend for row 2s. Okay, so we'll go to row 3. We start the week with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, that's opportunity in capital letters, all right? You've got something really positive and good coming into your life, and you're not having to work your butt off for it. It's something that is really positive that's going to show up in your life soon, so have faith in that. You kind of feel it, I think. You kind of feel that there's something interesting about to happen. So have faith in that. Keep your eyes open, because something magical is about to come into your life. And it is an opportunity to be you, to be strong and to create something of your very own. So if you've been thinking about that business or something you'd like to do, this is a really perfect time to start taking some steps towards that. Otherwise it'll just live in your mind. Start taking some steps. Set up a website, set up a Facebook page. Something little like that is actually a step in the right direction. But financially it looks good for you too, so you're in a good place financially early in the week. Things seem to be nice and settled in that area, so yeah, it's all good. So for Wednesday and Thursday we've got Strength, the Lion. And that is saying you've got it. You've got enough strength to achieve whatever you want to. Life has tested you in the past. You've been through some big challenges, but you've got this. You are such a strong person. Look what you've come through. Look how far you've come. Now don't doubt yourself now, because where you're heading is going to be cool, and it's going to be amazing, and there's going to be some interesting ideas, projects, developments in your life. So don't doubt yourself. Keep pushing forwards. This is going to work. Have faith. You're on the right path, and you're certainly strong enough. For Friday, Saturday and Sunday we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is about doing, working, creating, manifesting. It's about the material world, and it's saying you're on the right track. You're heading into a really good future with your career, your work, your projects, your investments, your home, anything you've got going on like that, something you're developing and building, like maybe a small business or your own path, a new career path, anything like that. This is saying go for it. You're in the right place to do it. You're going to do well. You're going to succeed. Awesome. If it's not about your own big projects, it could be even a small project at home. It could be a good time to get stuck in and fix something that's been bugging you for ages, or paint something that looks grotty, or to dig that garden, or do something you've been putting off, because doing something like that will actually make you feel good. There's always a reward at the end of it when you stand back and go, oh, that looks nice. So yeah, it's a very doing weekend. If you don't want to do that, go out there and do something active, because you're going to have energy. You're not going to want to just sit around. This is saying you've got plenty of energy to achieve whatever you want to over the weekend. So all in all, it looks like a very, very high energy week here for all 3 rows. There's a lot going on, but such a forceful, strong push to keep going. Don't give up. Keep moving forwards. You've got this. You're strong. You're brave, you're clever, you've got every single thing you need to move forwards into the manifesting the life you want to live. Let's put it that way. Manifesting always sounds a bit cosmic. Creating is probably a less cosmic way of putting it, but you are very capable of creating and having the life you want to live. And that includes, having the relationship you want to have, the work you want to have, living where you want to be, all of those things. You are capable of doing this. Everybody is, actually, It's about embracing that, knowing that. We attract energetically what we are, not what we want. If we keep putting out there, I want, you're going to get more want, because the universe will just bounce that, but reflect that back to you. Whereas if you're claiming, I am living in a beautiful house, I am working at what I love to do, that's leaves the door open to attract those things, okay? So anyway, it looks like a fantastic week. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Lots and lots of love to you all. Have a fantastic week and see you all next time.